and welcome back to the channel, beautiful beings. My name is Mackenzie Kellier, also known as Mother Hummingbird in the internet realms. And today's video feels very alive for me in my life right now and very potent. And I feel like I need to get this message across on this platform. And that is the message of discernment within your spiritual path. So if you are someone who has been on this path, right, this spiritual path of awakening and questioning and seeking and, uncovering truth within yourself and the world around you, and you have not been as careful, I guess, as you could be, I think this video is for you. So, speaking from personal experience in my life, I had an awakening very early on in my life. When I was a child, I used to do spell work on my back deck after my parents would go to bed. This is something that felt natural, that I felt called to. Like, for example, I would go get a bowl for my cauldron, right? I would go get a bowl. I would write down on a piece of paper how I wanted my future self to look like, be like, sound like, feel like. I would write these down with all of the passion in my heart. Again, with the purest intention. I was only a child at this time, for example, and I would burn this piece of paper in my bowl, and I would take the ashes and I would blow them out to the trees so that the trees could receive my messages. And it's actually pretty trippy because when I think back to those times and the things I was writing, they are things that have come into fruition in my adult life, which I think is really beautiful in a way, but there is something to note on in the realm of discernment. And this is a muscle that I have grown and strengthened with age. And it is something that I find to be one of the most important aspects of like a spiritual practice and a spiritual life. And even if you're not spiritual at all, like if you don't even follow a religion or you don't have this like spiritual calling deep within your soul, this is still an important video for you. Because we all need to work that muscle of discernment just a little bit more, I think. We are so easily trusting, I think, of, in like this new age spiritual community, right? I feel like people are so quick to like trust the person who's like running the workshop, or so trusting of the person who's running the weekend retreat at this beautiful place in Costa Rica, or we're so quick and so trusting to all these like leaders who are, and this isn't speaking to everybody, this is just things that I've noticed and things that I think are very real. There's people running spiritual groups, there's people running workshops and rituals, and I think that it is really important for us to be practicing discernment, and not just being so quick to trust everybody who is outwardly spiritual, right? Because demonic entities are in the spirit realm too. Like lower vibrational energies are operating in these realms too. We can't just acknowledge angels and beings of light all the time with zero acknowledgement of demonic entities and lower vibrational entities, right? So it is very important, for example, if you're going into any of these spaces, to pray protection over yourself. Also, something that I've been practicing in my life recently is before I go to bed at night, I pray for protection over me and my son and my partner, that, may we be divinely protected in all realms. That's like my go-to prayer before we go to sleep. I say, may we be divinely protected in all realms, because I believe it is so important to be constantly calling on protection and imagining like bubbles and vortexes of protection over us, and also, commanding things out. So like saying like all low vibrational entities do have no place here, you are gone now. Like commanding things out of your life and being clear and concise is a very potent and alive lesson for me right now in my life. and something I'm practicing stronger and stronger every day in the older I get. And something I wanted to note on is, before I started praying protection over me and my son and my partner, every night before we go to sleep, I was actually experiencing like nightmares really consistently there for a while. And so was my son. My son would like wake up in the middle of the night screaming like, "Mama!" Like, and I was also having dreams of like terrible things happening to my son, like nightmarish, like hellish dreams. And as soon as I started praying protection over us while we sleep, he has no longer been having nightmares, and neither have I. So it's very important, very potent, and I think we should all remember, right? Like, and I don't think of like demonic energies and like demonic entities in the same way that I think a lot of people do, like in Christianity, where it's like these like monsters and gnashing of teeth and all this. I think of it more like kind of in the realm of how I think about parasites. Like when I think about like, you know, parasites in your gut, it's a parasitic energy pulling from you, essentially. And I do believe that demonic entities and demonic energies exist in all these different realms, like when we're sleeping, for example. And I believe that they plant the seeds of fear in our dreams to cultivate that fear energy within you so that they can feed off of it. And if that's not something that you want to have happening in your life, it is time to work your muscle of discernment and practice prayer and praying over yourself before you go to sleep at night. If you pray for anything at night before you go to sleep, pray for protection over yourself and over your family. May you be divinely protected by the Most High. Yeah, that's like my most major like spiritual lesson. I just see it so much in like this new age spiritual community, which I don't resonate with, but I have in the past. So much of what I see is people in the new age spiritual community practicing like so willy-nilly without much discernment. Like they think it's fun and exciting and new, but it is so serious. Like it is so serious, and that we be praying protection over ourselves and not just being so quick to trust everybody. And like for me, even like I take even like something as simple as saging my house, like cleansing my house, I take that even so seriously, because you can open things up that aren't of the Most High sometimes. And that could be, you know, by us just not being intentional enough. And I think it's really important that we, just work that muscle of understanding that not all these things are just of pure light and love. And that was a huge mistake I made in my life when I was much younger. Like I'd say like 18, 19, 20, 21, in that realm. I believe that I was under spiritual attack, and I wasn't even aware of it. And there was so many things siphoning my life source from me that I don't believe have any sort of hold on me anymore. Also, when I look at pictures of myself, if I can find one, I'll insert it here. When I look at pictures of my younger self, I legitimately look and feel older to me than when I look at pictures of myself now. And like, I'm a mom now, dude. I'm a mom, I'm in school full time, like I'm working, I'm doing all these things, and like I have more of a glow about me now than when I was like 19, 20, because I believe I was truly under spiritual attack and being drained and siphoned from lower vibrational entities or demons or whatever you want to call them. And you know, I hope this video expands your consciousness and expands your awareness and encourages you to work that muscle of discernment, and you know, hopefully encourages you to pray over your life maybe a little more and call in that protection. Yeah, bless your life. May you be divinely protected in every realm. And yeah, see you in the next one.